Imagine this: a hardworking couple with young kids has done everything to provide for their family except estate planning. Then tragedy strikes. On top of grief, the surviving family spends months tangled in courts because their parents' assets are stuck in probate. Time, money, and sanity all drained just because some paperwork wasn't in place. If you're a busy parent or professional, the last thing you want is your family dealing with a legal mess while they're grieving you. I'm Tom Noelke, a realtor in Orlando and an estate guide, and I'm going to share 5 estate planning tips to help your family avoid the headaches of probate. These are practical steps, especially for busy families who want to save time, money, and heartache down the road. A little planning now will spare your loved ones a world of stress later. Stick around, because tip number 5 is one that many people overlook, and it could make all the difference in keeping your estate out of the courts. I'll also tell you about a special Florida specific tool that can ensure your home passes to your family without going through probate. Quick clarification: probate is the legal process where a court validates a will, or if no will, figures out the heirs and overseeing distribution assets. It's slow, often months or more. It's public and it can be costly. Our goal with these tips is to let you transfer assets directly to your loved ones without that court process. All right, let's jump into 5 tips. Setting up a living trust. A revocable living trust is one of the best tools to avoid probate. Think of it as a trust as a special box for your assets: home, bank accounts, and investments. You control everything in it while alive. But when you pass, the asset in that box go directly to the named beneficiaries without court involvement. For example, you could place your house and investments in a living trust in your name, spouses, or kids as beneficiaries. When you die, your chosen successor trustee, like a family member, can immediately distribute or manage those assets according to your instructions. No judge or waiting around. It might take a little effort now, usually with an attorney's help, but it can save your family a ton of hassle and heartache later. Name beneficiaries on all accounts. This is a quick one that you can do today. Make sure every financial account that allows it will have a beneficiary designation. Life insurance and a retirement account, 401k or IRA, usually have beneficiaries already. But don't forget things like regular bank accounts and brokerage accounts. Many banks allow you to add a POD, payable on death, or a TOD, a transfer on death, beneficiary to checking, savings, and investment accounts. By naming your spouse, child, or whoever directly on the account, that money will pass directly to them when you die without probate. It's essentially an automatic transfer. One important tip: keep those beneficiary forms updated. If circumstances change, like a beneficiary passes away or you have another child, update the forms. Remember, beneficiary forms override what's in a will, so make sure they reflect your current wishes. Review them regularly, say once a year or after major life events, to be safe. Use the right deeds for your home. Your house is probably your biggest asset, and you can take steps to keep it out of probate. In Florida, we have a great tool called the Ladybird Deed, an enhanced life estate deed. It basically lets you keep full control of your home during your life, but names who should automatically inherit it when you die without probate. It's like naming a beneficiary on your house. You sign and record a Ladybird Deed now, and when you pass, property goes straight to your named persons. Until that day, you can change your mind or even sell the house. No permission needed from the beneficiaries. It's a flexible, powerful tool. If you're not in Florida, see if your state offers a transfer on death deed or for similar effects. And if you're married and own a home jointly with your spouse, typically the serving spouse will automatically own it, avoiding probate on the first death. The key is to having the surviving spouse make sure a plan like a Ladybird Deed or a trust to pass it on to the next generation without probate. Own property jointly or consider transfer on death for other assets. This tip comes with caution, but used wisely, it can help. Owning certain assets jointly with rights of survivorship can mean when one owner dies, the other automatically owns 100%. For example, if you and your spouse have a joint banking account, when one dies, the other one keeps it without probate. Some parents add an adult child as a joint owner on an account to ensure access. Be careful, that means the child legally owns part of it now, which has its own risk. Also, look into transfer on death TOD designations for things like vehicles or brokerage accounts. For example, you can name someone to automatically inherit your car or stock when you die. Joint ownership and TOD tools used wisely can really simplify the transfer of those assets. Just to be sure you understand any trade-offs, when in doubt, consult an estate planning professional to get personalized advice. Keep a cheat sheet and updated will. Avoid loose ends. This one is often overlooked. Even if you're handling the big asset, keep an updated list of all your assets, include accounts, policies, properties, even digital accounts, and how they're set to transfer. The reason is probate can be triggered by a little forgotten thing, like a last bank account no one knew about, or a final paycheck that needs depositing. If your family knows what you have and how to claim it, nothing gets left hanging in the court. And don't forget a will as a backup. A will doesn't avoid probate, but it makes sure anything you didn't cover with the other steps still goes to the right people. The combination of a solid will and the tips above mean you've covered all bases. Keep your assets listed and documented in a safe place, and tell a trusted person how to find them, and update your list and will when major life changes happen. Implementing even a couple of these tips will greatly reduce the chances your family ever sees a probate judge. And most of them are one-time or occasional tasks. Set them up now, and you can get back to your busy life with peace of mind. I've assembled Tom's Estate Rescue Kit, a free resource pack with actionable estate planning tips and checklists, including things we talked about today. Busy families will appreciate how straightforward it is. Grab it from the link below or scan the QR code if you like some extra guidance. If you found this helpful, please smash that like button so more people can discover these tips. Subscribe to my channel for more insights on protecting your family's future. I post new videos each week and share this video with friends or family who might be procrastinating on their estate planning. Sometimes a few pointers are all that it takes to get started. Thanks for hanging out with me. Remember, a little planning now can save your family a world of trouble later. You've got this. Now go enjoy your life. And until next time, take care.